You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. We're doing a countdown of the top 3 tips from Q2. Here was the second most popular tip. Today's tip comes in the form of a clip from a brand new episode of the Sales Success Stories podcast, which just launched today. Stephen Holgate is the most consistent top performer globally for Dale Carnegie training and had so many great things to share in this 75-minute long episode. Here's just a short segment where he talks about one of the biggest misconceptions about what successful selling is all about.
It's a shame, actually, because I still think there's a lot of sales reps that believe that sales is just about talking a good game and getting one over on your clients. I think, I know some people can make sales that way. I know there's some industries that lend themselves to that sort of thing. I just haven't seen the really super successful people across different industries do it that way. What I mean is, like, there's this image from The Wolf of Wall Street or Boiler Room where it's like, okay, if you're a really cool, tough sales guy, you can convince them in things and you can get one over them, and that's what makes you a hot shot. And it's like, man, that's terrible. I know it makes for a great movie and it's fun and it's all that sort of stuff. And as I said, maybe some industries, some people can do well with that mentality, but I think it's a real shame that that's the projection of what sales is. The people who are really good at sales are the ones who, again, like, build relationships. They're authentic. They ask questions, understand the client's problems, put solutions that actually meets the client's problems. They find the clients that they actually can help, and they're like, it's salesperson as problem solver rather than salesperson as convincer, talk a good game, win over the client.
I hope you'll also check out my full conversation with Stephen on Sales Success Stories. You can get there directly at top1.fm/67. Stephen is also going to be turning the tables on me in a webinar we're doing together later this month for Dale Carnegie on May 21st. We're going to talk about some of the most consistent themes and guiding principles among real top sales performers who I've spent the last 2.5 years interviewing. You can get all of those details and register for the webinar at top1.fm/Dale. And just for listening, Dale Carnegie is going to send you a complimentary copy of the B2B Sales Mentors book. So stop what you're doing, pull over if you have to, and jump over to top1.fm/Dale to get yourself registered. Then come back tomorrow for another great sales tip.